I need to be honest, I haven't been reading. Because of a single book, which was like a 2-star, in reality it's a 1-star, but I was trying to be nice. I gave it a 2-star. And from there on, I was in like I don't know, I've been on a reading slump for like 2 weeks. Not fun at all. Hi, hello, I'm Carmen, and today we're going to be doing my July TBR. I don't usually do TBRs because I can't, for the life of me, keep up with the list. Whenever someone tells me to do something, I want to procrastinate. I want to just forget about it and just do other things. I'm a side quest kind of person, yeah. So keeping a TBR list isn't like effective for me on like a usual reading month, but this month I'm stumped with a reading slump. If I need to go back to my reading momentum, I feel like I have to have some sort of structure to keep me going at least. So yeah, today is gonna be my TBR. We're actually going to make it fun. We're going to be pulling some papers from this cute little bag. I had like prompts written in like small papers from like I think 2 years ago. I have no idea what these prompts are anymore because I've made them so long ago. So we shall see. These are like book prompts, and then I'll just match a book to the prompt, and that will be my TBR list. But before that, I actually have some books that I really want to read, or I'm currently reading, that I want to include in the TBR list. The first one is called This Is Not a Book About Benedict Cumberbatch. I think it's kind of like a memoir about a middle-aged woman trying to find some kind of passion in her life again. And even though I'm not at like a midlife crisis, is this a crisis? I don't know. Even though I'm not there yet, I feel like I'm at a point where it's kind of like I'm not technically graduated yet, but I'm kind of done with school, and I'm kind of at like a limbo state where I don't really know what to do. I don't really know what to do with my life, honestly. I don't even know what I like, what I don't like anymore, and it's terrible. I feel great sometimes, but it's kind of like whenever I think about my future, I feel like I should feel terrible about it. So I feel like this book is gonna be great because I love Benedict Cumberbatch. I have loved him since, I don't know, 2014, to be honest. My Wi-Fi password, my hotspot password, actually a lot of my passwords that are like insignificant somehow are Benedict Cumberbatch related, so yeah, he's one of my favorites, and I keep up. I keep up with Benedict Cumberbatch news. Yeah. So this book, I think it's going to be one of my new favorites, so we shall see. Another book that I want to read is Atonement. This book is actually going to be a reread. The first time I read it, it's kind of like things are kind of fuzzy. A lot of things are like happening, and I couldn't really like immerse myself into the book. The ending is actually kind of like a revelation slash plot twist kind of thing. So I want to reread the book again with that information in mind and try to see like some of the literary devices used in this book. Yes, so now we're going to jump into the game. Is this a game? I don't know how many I should draw. Maybe like 5, 7 books seems like a good plan. Go with this one. This is a room mystery. These prompts are like written when I was really into mysteries and suspense and thriller kind of books, so there will be a lot of prompts about that. I honestly have not been reading any mysteries for a few months now, so maybe it will be nice to get back into one. But for the prompt room mystery, I don't know how roomy it needs to be. I will just interpret it as like an enclosed space. I think I will choose to read The Guest List. This is a very popular book at one point, I think. It's a mystery, it's a whodunit mystery. Whodunits are like one of my favorites whenever it's in the book, it's in a film, it's in games. I just love it. So hopefully I'll love this too. This one takes place in an island. I think it takes place during a wedding. Hopefully that will be good. Let's just move on with the next prompt. This is... Couldn't believe my eyes. This is sci-fi. Wow, there's no way. There's no way I am reading a sci-fi, like an actual serious sci-fi book. There's a lot of my mind, a lot of my plate. Honestly, I have a lot of tasks that I need to do. I just cannot immerse myself in a science fiction. So I will be giving myself two options. First one is an actual like serious type of book that adheres to sci-fi, the prompt, and that is Dune. I have this book in my TBR cart for the longest time, but because I feel like it's so intimidating, I've never wanted to like actually read it. And I honestly don't know what this book is about, except that people said the movie's good. I have the book, it's around. Maybe I'll enjoy it before I watch the movie. But that is a serious type of alternative. The next one, if I'm feeling too much in a reading slump, I will probably do this prompt with one of the books in the Ice Planet Barbarians series. Those are usually really good in solving like my reading slump. So I'll just pick one of those up, and it's a sci-fi romance, so I think that should do for this prompt. It would be great if I can read Dune, but it will be also great if I can just like read a sci-fi romance and just be happy. Next prompt we have let's go with a blue one. Oh, maybe I can like do different colors. I think different colors in here, maybe like 5 colors in here. So perfect. We already have like orange, yellow. Now I got a blue one. Oh, this is new genre. I have to read a new genre? The thing is, I have read a lot of genres that I don't think there are any genres. Like major, big genres that I haven't read yet. There are tropes that I haven't read yet, but I don't think I haven't read like a genre. Does trope count, or like does it have to be like a genre? Let me just search up a list of genres. We have fantasy, science fiction, romance, historical fiction, horror, mystery, thriller, fiction, adventure fiction. I don't think I've ever read an adventure fiction, but I feel like adventure fiction is kind of like embedded in fantasy, or like maybe some dystopian. That we have poetry, memoirs, literary fiction, dystopian, non-fiction, western fiction. I think I will read a western fiction. Better yet, a western romance. I actually have some cowboy books, cowboy romances in my TBR, in my Kindle actually. So I think I will just pick one out randomly according to my mood from my Kindle. But for now, we're just gonna set it as western fiction, western romances. And next, the last two. Let's be a good prompt. What's with all of these like really intense prompts? So this is themes of colonialism. Wow. I've read a lot of like journal articles, books about this in school. I especially like post-colonialism theories, but I don't know if I want to read this for my own leisure, you know what I mean? So for this one, I have decided I think I'm going to read Lenin's Imperialism, the Highest Stage of Capitalism. This is a non-fiction, deals with a lot of like Marxist theories, Leninist theories. I honestly think that I'm going to enjoy this read because I usually like reading about Marxist theories. It's just that I can already feel my brain disintegrating just thinking about reading this book. Yeah. Alright, the last prom. We're finally at the last prom. It's going to be so funny if I turn out to like Lenin's work the best out of like the entire month. The last color we have is red. Let's pick this one. Alright. A book about a controversial topic. A lot of things are controversial in this world. I'm just gonna make this fun. I am going to read a very taboo-ish book, and that's Credence. I have been wanting to read this book for a long time, for a long while. Credence is, I think, a dark romance, taboo romance of our heroine with her step-uncle and step-cousins. So controversial, right? It's like a cult favorite somehow. Like a group of people have said that they really like this book, but another group is kind of like, oh, this is not my thing. So I want to see if I would like this one or not. I have read a lot of like taboo romances, dark romances, age gap romances, and I want to see if this, like how I would deal with this one. Will I like it? Will I not? I don't know. It's also, I think, my first book that I'm going to read from Penelope Douglas, so I'm gonna hope all is gonna go well. Alright, to sum it all up, in July, I'm going to have 7 books. I was just about to say we. I have 7 books on my TBR list, a very diverse range of like books. We have 1 science fiction, either gonna be a sci-fi romance or just like plain sci-fi. Then we have 2 romances, 1 Western romance and 1 dark taboo romance, 2 nonfiction, 1 memoir, and one that deals with theories. Then we have another one that's mystery, and the last one is literary fiction / fiction. So we have 7 books. It's kind of weird for me to only have 2 romances I'm gonna read this month, but maybe this is the key to breaking this stupid reading slump spell curse. So yeah, that's my July TBR. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon, hopefully with good news of me breaking my reading slump. Let me know what book you're reading right now or what book you have enjoyed recently, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!